Well, y'all, let's talk about it. I've been sitting here all day, sitting here trying to motivate myself and tell myself this cup is going to change my thinking because it stays cool as you put something in it. It stays cold as hell. It's cold and ice in these streets. Cold as ice. You know, they always saying that. But then the thing is, what's cold is we all walk into our own shadow. Then we forget our shadow sometimes don't look that pretty. Because we forgot. We always trying to save everybody but not save ourselves. Sometimes we drink the fine things of life and find ourselves in the need of a therapist or need of counsel because we can't decide if we want to save ourselves or just live in this rut. You know, live in the life of I learned my lesson. I don't have to have somebody to control me like I'm come through the door, baby, and I'll save a who. I ain't trying to save me. I'm trying to live my life, and I'm going to party a little bit, and I'm going to laugh at you. I'm going to laugh at you. I'm going to laugh at you. Because you trying to go around and act like you the popo. And really, you just a human being that need to learn to get a life and be positive. Some of you talk positive, but you're low as hell. What I mean by that, you're always telling somebody, well, I want to give you some good advice. Go outside and we will be wonderful. We stand our ground and really we're scared as hell. That don't help. You need to go get you a glass of good coffee and drink it with, put a little black coffee in and it'll stimulate your mind. No, to make you hyper as hell. I did that. I got real hyper and I realized that sometimes I could have went in there and ate me a whole refrigerator of food and felt a lot better than getting a cup of coffee talking about, well, that motivates your mind and get you to stand up for your rights and then go down there and ride and then you going to jail for what? I'm trying to save everybody from doing what? You was down the pool hall showing out no doggone way you need to go down there and say you apologize for attacking somebody at the pool hall, but no, you got to go down there. Well, I was trying to save the world. And then you saved yourself and got locked up for being what you call stupid, for living in your own false hope and false dreams. Like, that girl was mine. She thought she was so fine. And I got in that pool hall and I forgot and lost my mind. And I told her, you going home with me, and found out you wasn't going home with nobody. You going home, now you in jail looking stupid because you just decide, I'm going to go down there and don't make you go home with me. Well, I tell you, I can't stand these men with all this. You know you owe me. You owe me, man. I bought you a Coke and I bought you a drink. And here we down at the police station talking about he assaulted me. He assaulted you because you offered him more than he thought he was getting a whole mall. Man, he just gave me a freaking drink. Ain't nobody gave you life and told you I was going to sleep with you. You got life bent. You need to go on Judge Judy with that. That's why you got a child support coming, because you slept with the wrong person, the wrong little hoe, and then you going to get mad talking about, that's my baby daddy, and got set up down there like Jerry Springer, and you ain't even the daddy, because you didn't even listen. You let your alcohol distract your mind. That's why I tell you, man, get over the drinking. If you're going to drink and get caught up, remember this. If I want to go to jail, I can walk in jail freely. I don't want to be signing 18, 20-something years in life for something I did one night, and it wasn't that pleasurable. It was like I should have walked away because it was the worst night ever. And then he went possessed, and then he thought he was going to ruin somebody. Ruin this. Go get a job and get a life and pay me my child support money. And I'm living for life because you were stupid. You didn't want to listen to logic. You listened to your undergarments, and now you got to pay all that time for not listening to your heart. Now you're going to jail for assault and battery by a fool for not thinking.